Hey Saggies, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for you for the current energies. We are actually on the very last day of the year. It is December 31st at the time of this reading. So let's see what this first week of the new year is going to bring for you. As always, take what works, leave what doesn't. It is what it is. You know, I just try to see what is it that the universe wants to tell you, Sagittarius. So maybe this message is for you, and if it is, that is great. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Don't forget to tune into your rising, your moon sign. I encourage you all to check your north node as well. If you don't know how to find your north node, there's places where you can pull up your chart, or maybe you know an astrologer. But yeah, look for that. So let's see what the current energies look like for you, Sagittarius, moving forward. So look, I see you wanting to walk away from something, all right? We start out here with your core reading as the Eight of Cups, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So I think you're tired of either someone sneaking around or you having to sneak around, quite possibly, but we'll see as the cards unfold. But yeah, I think you are at the point where you are really ready to walk away from whatever this situation is. And look, at the root of what's going on, we have the Star card. So I feel as if, you know, this is really what needs to happen, all right? And if it's been you holding on to something and you haven't wanted people to know, I mean, look, it takes so much effort to sneak around. I mean, it does. Have we not all done that? I have, you know, but oh my God, it's exhausting trying to keep up with yourself. So I feel as if, you know, whatever it is, you know, the Seven of Swords, it is really time to walk away from this, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, an environment, it's really time. And I think you know that, all right? So, you know, at this new year, what a great way to start the new year, really, you know, day one, walking away, clean slate. So anyway, that's what I got for you starting out, all right? Now let's look and see what's going on with you, because there's a big shift about to happen in your life, and I'll tell you why. Because when we walk away from the Eight of Cups, we walk right to the Nine of Cups, which is our wishes, something we've always wanted. You know, this Seven of Swords energy, this dark energy may have been holding you back from something that you've really been wanting to happen in your life. And, you know, I think you're finally at that point that you realize either you do this now or never, right? In the recent past, we do have the Six of Coins coming upside down. I feel like, you know, money's been hard for you. Oh, it's not the six, it's the five, actually. You know, but I feel as if, you know, you haven't been able to get what you needed. So with the Five of Pentacles coming upside down, all of a sudden I feel as if you are really moving towards a position where you don't want to be without anymore. I mean, this is a card of lack when we have the Five of Pentacles. And the fives are always about change, so you've got to change something. And I think you are really tired of not having enough of what you need. And that's on every level, right? You know, when we see, you know, when we're happiest is when we're very content with everything that fulfills us, right? And I feel as if you have not had that. And now you're really at that point where you are really wanting to really reap the rewards of life, so to speak. All right, I like this. I really like this, because I feel as if the whole key is you walking away from this situation or this thing or this place, whatever it is. That is the key to you getting out of a place of not having enough. You know, it's what, you know, when we have the Eight of Cups, I mean, we indulge in something that we really love. And it could be a relationship, it could be an addiction, it can be, you know, work, it can, whatever it is that we channel all of our energies to that keep us from doing other things, you know, and it's time to walk away from that. And here we have the Hierophant coming up reversed. I like this because this says freedom. This is giving you the freedom to be who you really are, to be free from smoking, to be free from addiction, to be free from a toxic relationship, to be free from a bad job, to be free from what it is, those chains that have held you back. All right, this is what I feel this Hierophant is saying in this reading. And when we see the Hierophant come up reversed, this is you being able to be that free spirit that you want to be. And I like that because you don't conform, right? You're going to do what you want to do now that you have this newfound freedom. Now, I want to say something here before we move on, because in your future here, probably very near future, I see the Wheel of Fortune coming out for you. So things are about to turn. I mean, really turn. What sits above you is this wonderful new beginning. One that you can really, that lights your fire, whether this is a relationship, because you walk away from something to something that really sets you on fire. Yeah, so, you know, it's like you head in the right direction, Sagittarius. That's what this wants to say. And here we have so much luck on your side. And if you have not had money, I feel as if money is coming, because with the 5 coming upside down, you're no longer struggling. I feel as if you come out of a place of not having what you need, and now you have everything you need. So, and I think having everything you need grants you some real freedom to really embrace your life. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. All right, so, you know, let's move on here, Sagittarius, because this is such a positive reading for you. You know, your final outcome, you know, you come out as the King of Wands. Now, this could be a person, this could be you, all right? It is a fire sign. You are a fire sign. We are reading for you. But the energy of the King of Wands is a very entrepreneurial, creative, charismatic, really a unique type of individual. And it's somebody who takes all of these talents and all of these gifts and turns it into a business or something that, you know, people just admire the heck out of. So I feel like you have this creative vibe, and we have this passionate new beginning. So for some of you, it may actually be a relationship, a brand new relationship. For others, it may be the beginning of something that you are so passionate about that is going to really bring you the fortune you've been seeking, if that's what you've been seeking, the freedom that you have been wanting, if that is what you are wanting. All right, so I feel as if there's this wonderful turn of events going into the new year for you, Sagittarius, which is absolutely amazing. Now, I feel like, you know, there's a lot that you've been going over. I think you've been remembering a lot about your past. So if you've been reflecting on when I was a kid or when I was younger, I mean, I keep feeling like there's a lot of energy about when you were younger. And my focus goes to this dark cloud. It's just like, I think you're now starting to look back to your past and not look so much at all of the things that maybe were not so good about your past, but maybe see more of the brighter side of your childhood, which is a lovely way to go back in time, because you know, we learn a lot about ourselves when we are really going through hard times as a kid, because we find ourselves, you know, doing things. And in those little moments of doing things, there's magic there, because that's truly our inner self coming out, you know. And I feel if you have had a childhood that may have been a little bit troubled, in those dark moments, there were things that you did, Sagittarius, that were it was really like your spirit helping you through it. I don't know how else to put it, but there was magic in those times. But I think you're starting to look at that. So I'm just going to move on from that energy, because, you know, it's just a joyful thing to really kind of go back, because it's a growth for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when we constantly stay in the past and all of the hurt that happened, and we totally forget that there were some really good times. And there were moments when, you know, you were really at your best when you were a kid. So we have to remember the good times from our past as well as the bad. All right, and I get that, because here, you know, we have this 6 of Swords energy with this, you know, 6 of Cups. So, yeah, let's just move on from that and know that, you know, everything that happened to us has gotten us to where we are and who we are right now. And now you're at a point where there's a lot coming towards you that's going to bring you a lot of help and a lot of happiness and a lot of satisfaction. And I love that this wheel has come out, because I feel as, you know, the tides of fortune have finally turned in your favor. So I'm going to end it here, Sagittarius. Take what works, leave what doesn't. I appreciate you all. If you like the reading, please hit that like button right there. Blink. It really helps me out. All right, you guys. Until the next reading, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And I'll see you all at another reading. Bye.